Listen closely. This isn't about luck. It's not about talent. It's about control. You want power? Real, unstoppable power? It starts in your mind. Every thought, every choice, every habit, it's all yours to command. Stop waiting for permission. Stop waiting for a motivation. You have a choice. Right now, you can take the reins of your life, or you can stay a passenger, drifting through mediocrity. This audiobook will show you how to seize control of your mind. And once you control your mind, you control your life. Chapter 1. Take responsibility. Stop blaming everyone. Here's the first truth. You are responsible. No one else. Not your parents, not your boss, not your circumstances. You have a choice. Every day, you decide what you allow into your mind, and you decide how you respond. Stop blaming. Stop making excuses. That's weakness disguised as comfort. Let's break it down. Think about your day. How often do you say, I can't because? I don't have because. Every time you say that, you're giving your power away. You're handing it to someone else, to something else, to your circumstances. Stop it, right now. You don't need their permission. You don't need validation. You have a choice. Control starts with acknowledgement. Look at your life honestly. The clutter, the stress, the habits you hate. That's all you. That's your responsibility. And here's the kicker. The second you own it, the second you stop pointing fingers, you gain power. Real power. Why? Because power grows when you stop waiting. Power grows when you take action. Here's a real-world example. You complain about being tired. You complain about money. You complain about your job. Guess what? Nothing changes until you take responsibility. Maybe you work overtime. Maybe you save money. Maybe you learn a new skill. You have a choice. That's the key. Discipline beats motivation every single time. Stop pretending you're powerless. You are not. You are the commander of your thoughts. You are the captain of your emotions, and you decide how high you will climb. No one can make you. No one can stop you. You have a choice. So, you face the truth. Life is simple. Ownership is everything. You've accepted it. Now let's talk about the habits that either destroy your mind or build it. Chapter 2. Master your thoughts. You are what you think. Your mind is a battlefield. Every thought is either a weapon or a chain. You have a choice. You can let thoughts run wild, or you can command them. That's the key. Control your thoughts, control your reality. Let's get specific. Negative thoughts will try to sneak in. I'm not good enough. I'll fail anyway. It's too hard. Hear that? That's weakness talking. That's fear talking. You don't need their permission to push past it. Stop listening. Replace it. Retrain your brain. Say, I am enough. I can handle this. I will succeed. Repeat it daily, hourly, relentlessly. Why repetition? Because discipline is repetition. Faith fades. It's unreliable. Discipline lasts. Every champion, every leader, every person who achieved greatness learned this lesson. They did not wait to feel ready. They did not wait for a perfect moment. They made the moment perfect by controlling their mind. You have a choice. That's the key. Think about your daily inputs. Social media, conversations, news, junk thoughts, poison. Stop feeding your mind garbage. Protect it like a fortress. Read, learn, grow, challenge yourself. Every time you do, you fortify your mental muscles. That's discipline. That's power. That's control. And here's a warning. If you ignore this, you drift. Life becomes reactive. Stress dominates. Fear controls. But if you take command, you win. Every day, every hour, every choice. You have a choice. Your thoughts are the blueprint. You decide whether to build a palace or a prison. You face the battlefield of your mind. Now let's talk about the actions that reinforce it. Chapter 3. Discipline over motivation. Do it anyway. Listen, motivation is a liar. Motivation is a fleeting spark. It comes and goes. You cannot wait for it. Discipline is the engine. Discipline is the unmovable force. Discipline is doing what must be done even when you don't feel like it. You have a choice. That's the key. Look around. Most people quit. Most people procrastinate. Most people wait for motivation. That's why they fail. That's why they stagnate. Not because they lack talent, not because they lack opportunity, but because they lack discipline. Discipline isn't sexy. It isn't flashy, but it wins every time. Here's the real lesson. You will feel resistance every day. The alarm goes off. You're tired. You want to scroll. You want comfort. You have a choice. That's the key. Choose action. Choose repetition. Choose habits that build strength, stamina, and focus. 1 day of discipline becomes 2. 2 days become 10. 10 days become a month, and soon you're unstoppable. Practical example. You want to write? You don't feel like it? Write anyway. You want to work out? You're tired? Move anyway. You want to eat healthy? Temptation calls? Resist anyway. Discipline is simple. Do it anyway. Every time you act, you reinforce your power. You don't need anyone's approval. You don't need motivation. You have a choice. That's the key. And here's what most people don't realize. The harder it feels, the more it matters. That's the growth zone. That's where your mind and body strengthen. Resistance is the signal you're doing something right. Embrace it. Dominate it. You face the truth about action. Now let's explore the emotions that either fuel or destroy control. Chapter 4. Master your emotions. Feel without falling. Emotions are powerful. They are energy. But uncontrolled, they are chaos. You have a choice. You can be led by emotion, or you can lead your emotions. That's the key. Think about anger. You get insulted, you explode, you regret it. That's weakness. Control it, redirect it, transform it into action. Fear? You hesitate, you freeze, you miss opportunities. Control it, redirect it, transform it into courage. Happiness? Don't chase it. Create it through your actions, not your circumstances. Here's the truth. Emotions are not enemies. They are signals. They tell you what matters, but they are not commands. You choose. You don't need permission. You don't need someone else to calm you. You have a choice. That's the key. Practical exercise. Pause before reacting. Breathe. Observe. Decide. Not immediately, but deliberately. Over time, this becomes habit. This is mental training. This is self-mastery. Every great leader, every high performer does this. Every time you act instead of reacting, you grow, you win. Emotional mastery is freedom. You stop being a victim of life. You stop letting circumstances dictate your happiness. You create it. You sustain it. You defend it. You have a choice. That's the key. You mastered your emotions. You commanded your thoughts. You built discipline. Now let's talk about the last truth, the environment that either feeds your power or robs it. Chapter 5. Environment is everything. Protect your mind, protect your life. Here's the brutal truth. Your environment shapes you. Your friends, your habits, your inputs, they either build you or break you. You have a choice. You can curate it. You can control it. That's the key. Look at the people around you. Are they supportive? Are they motivated? Or are they toxic, complaining, weak? You don't need their permission to walk away. You have a choice. That's the key. Remove negativity. Remove distraction. Surround yourself with discipline, ambition, and growth. That's how power compounds. Your environment also includes your routines, your diet, your media, your workspaces. Every choice either strengthens or weakens you. It's not subtle.
Weak habits create weak minds. Strong habits create unstoppable minds. You have a choice. That's the key. Protect your environment like your life depends on it, because it does. Real-world example. You want to write, build, grow. If your phone is constantly buzzing, if your friends drag you down, if your space is chaotic, you sabotage yourself. Remove it. Organize it. Fortify it. That's how winners think. That's how leaders live. You don't need permission. You have a choice. That's the key. Take this seriously. Your mind is your kingdom. Your environment is the soil. Nourish it. Defend it. Control it. And you will thrive. You face the truth about responsibility, thoughts, action, emotions, and environment. Now take it, own it, and act. Listen. Listen closely. You are responsible.